No matter what business you're in, your plan needs to revolve around you as the owner. Now, as a cafe entrepreneur, you need to design your business around your ideals. In fact, there are 11, and they're called the Business Blueprint. Hey, I'm Nadi, Elias, and this is the Daily Espresso. Now, in business, you should never fly by the seat of your pants. Like a house has a house plan drafted before it starts to get built, you need a business blueprint to define what your business looks like. Now, your business needs to revolve around you, like I've said. There is no point letting others, doesn't matter if it's your employees or your suppliers or your customers, dictate the way your business should look, feel, taste, operate, and involve you. Now, there are 11 ideals that I spoke about around a business blueprint. Now, I can't go into all of them today, but if you look at chapter 3 of my book, you're gonna get a deep dive into all those points. The number one is around the future of your business. When you design your business, you need to have the future in mind. It's so important to understand your exit strategy. What does that look like? What's the future of your business? Do you sell it? Do you hand it on? Do you board it up and leave? Number two is understanding your financial performance. You know, what does that look like? What is it ideally for you to be positive, to be good, to be something that you're proud of? How much does it need to pay you? How much profit does it need to make? What's the revenue figure it needs to hit? Flying by the seat of your pants means you have no clarity in your business, no clarity in your life, unfortunately, and you're just not going to know where you're going. Your personal involvement in the business is something that you need an ideal around, and that needs to be documented in your business blueprint as well. What I mean by that is, how involved are you in the business? From a management level, are you a manager? Are you the barista? Are you a barista 5 days a week? How many hours do you work in the business? How much time do you get off a year? Now, if you don't get that right from the outset, then how do you know what you work towards? Do you just do it because things are good, money-wise? Do you do it because you've got a lot of employees around you? Do you do it because you're making profit? So having that documented, having that ideal, down on paper is incredibly important. The ideal team, what does that look like? How many? That's important consideration to make. And it's not something that you should be doing as you go in business. Of course, you'll tweak things without doubt, but understanding the ideal structure, the ideal thing to look for is really important. It helps when doing the simple thing of hiring the initial team. It helps when hiring your next person in your team. One of the last ideals I want to talk about today is products and services. What at the outset of your business or right now is an ideal product and service that you want to offer. Now, yeah, no brainer, coffee, food, etc., great service, but what kind of food? Are you a vegan-only cafe? Are you, I don't know, something that's a social enterprise related business? Like, what does that mean? Are you the most incredible fit out ever? Everything revolves around that, and having that understanding and documented is incredibly important. Now, you've heard me speak about documenting, because that's my next point. There is no point of just getting stuff in your head or keeping stuff in your head without having a documented blueprint. No house plan is imaginary or just in someone's head. It's documented, it's on paper, it's for everyone to see. And that's something you need to do when documenting your business blueprint. Have it there and share it with the key people that you're accountable. They could be your managers in your business, your partners obviously, and your investors, but also maybe significant people that are outside to you, your mentors, your accountant even. So, run with your 11 ideals. Your business blueprint is made up of those 11, and it's something that you need to do to get the clarity in your business and to drive it forward. If you want to run a successful business, if you want to make more profit, have better cash flow, and maximize the value of the business and achieve those goals, then you need a blueprint to work from. Now, like I said, I've only touched on 5 or 6 points in this video today, but there are 11 ideals that you need to get right. And you can head to my book, Count More Beans, chapter 3 specifically, to get a real deep dive into that. Now, if you like what you're seeing, please comment, share it, and subscribe. I'm Nadi, Elias, this is the Daily Espresso, and get cracking.